Hey, what's up YouTube? So tonight I am connecting an external power Mosfet to drive the hotbed on my TronXY X5S 3D printer. So what I've noticed is trying to print anything other than PLA, the hotbed here just can't get up to much above 65, maybe 67 degrees Celsius. So this is a pretty large bed, 13 by 13 inches for those of you American folks. It's about 330 millimeters square. And running off a 12-volt power supply, it's just not enough to really get it up to temp. And as it is, it takes forever for it to get up to even the mild 65 that I usually print for PLA. So anyways, what I bought here is this Mosfet control unit, about $6 on eBay. And there's a signal wire here. As you can see, I've already got that connected. And it goes right in here to the main board where the hotbed wires used to go. And then we're going to run power wires over from the 24-volt power supply that I've also installed. So speaking of that 24-volt power supply, back here on the back I have mounted a 24-volt, I believe this is a 25-amp power supply, one of the biggest ones I could find, just to make sure I don't overload it when running the higher current through the heated bed. So I've read multiple reports online that say the bed that comes with this printer can handle 24 volts without any modification. I checked the bottom of the board. There's no specification listed. It doesn't have any separate tabs for 24 volts like some of the beds do. So anyways, what I've done here is I printed just a simple bracket to hold this end of the power supply. And then over here on the back side, you can see I've got it mounted right over there, just sitting right on top of the factory location of the 12-volt power supply. I did the tape there because I cracked the bracket for the 12-volt power supply trying to drill a hole, got in a hurry and didn't do it the right way, and cracked the bracket, so it's got some glue and the tape's just holding until the glue cures for now. But anyways, so I'm gonna, all I have left to do, I'll run power wires out there, one from the common, one from one of the volts pluses. That'll come back down through the same hole as the mains wire, out through here, come over here, connect to the DC in of the 24-volt controller, and then the output will go to the hotbed. The hotbed is not polarity specific, it's just a resistor. So I'm going to go ahead and get those wires cut, trimmed, tinned, and installed, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as that's all hooked up. Hey guys, what's up? I'm back, and now, just a quick show you, we've got it all hooked up. So, ran some wires over here, did the very typical fashion, red for positive, black for negative. And in this case, I used some pretty heavy gauge wire. That's actually a 12 gauge wire there. With the amount of current we're dealing with, it's really not safe to run much anything less than that. I may actually end up upgrading the wires to the bed as well, just due to the amount of current that this thing's going to pull. Okay, so as you can see, this red wire here is coming in from the power supply, going to the DC in positive. And the black wires from the DC in negative. These two red wires go up to the hotbed. Just the ones that came in it, they'll go up the chain and feed into the bottom of the hotbed right there. And if any of you are using this board, I have confirmed, I tested at both polarities. This plug right here, the input from the driver board, does not matter polarity, which I have to look into that a little bit more, because if you know anything about transistors, to me that doesn't make a lot of sense. Anyways, I went ahead and tried it both ways just to be on the safe side. As you can see, that is connected in there. So we're going to go ahead and fire it up and just do a quick check, make sure everything there doesn't smoke, and that we actually get heating on the bed. So just to give you an idea, in previous iterations of this, the heat up from ambient temperature, which right now looks like it's going to be about, oh, I don't have my USB port connected, so we'll just do it with the controller. So right now it's about 24 degrees. So to get to about 55 degrees before, it took about 20 minutes. It was really slow. So I'm not going to sit here and make you guys watch through the entirety of that. However, I will give you a quick demonstration. We'll just make sure that it works. We're just going to heat the bed for now. There's no need to heat the extruder for this test. Okay, turn that on. Okay, we have a light on the driver board over there. Says that it's working. And come up here to the bed. The light is on the bed. And now let's just see how that temperature responds. Alright, so it looks like it's moving up pretty quickly. Wow, that's already noticeably faster. The wires don't seem exceptionally warm yet. Anxious to see back how that turns out after a few days of running with this. In case you didn't notice, I also added a layer of ceramic fiber insulation with some 3M duct tape, not duct tape in the conventional strap your jalopy together duct tape, but actual HVAC duct sealing tape. That guy's on there, and next time you see this, hopefully, this little package will be enclosed in a box. I'm going to print a case for that, get it mounted up nice and neat, and so we can have a safe housing for it so we don't risk it shorting out. And we'll find out how this thing's going to do. So far, yeah, we're already up to 46 degrees on our way to 50. This is a marked increase. If you have a printer like this, or anything, especially with a large surface area bed that's only running at 12 degrees, I highly encourage you guys to do this upgrade. It costs about $25 to $30. I found that power supply for $20 on eBay, and the Mosfet board was $6 on eBay. So do yourself a favor, order the parts, get a few feet of wire, hook this up. It will make your bed heat up so much more amazing and quick. This is an unbelievable upgrade. So for now, signing out. Hopefully next time you guys see this, like I said, it'll all be mounted up nice and pretty. I'm probably going to put an ammeter in line just so I can kind of keep an eye on the current, see how it's doing. Thanks for watching.